German still in range, gets the Q slow, and they are going to get another kill over to Vasily. Double shockwave! Inox is going to get hit up after that. A triple kill coming in from Wild Turtle. He gets popped up. He can't even get to the back line. He goes down even with his armor build. 44-22 on the clock. Cloud9 takes down Dignitas. Oh no, double lift. Soloed out by Copier, putting down the authority.
Welcome to the North American LCS Summer Split. We have another action-packed lineup of games coming your way from our studios here in Los Angeles, California. A trip to Worlds is nearly in reach for many of these teams, so you can expect to see another explosive, action-packed day on the Rift. Hello, I'm James Dash Patterson, and with me is Sam Kobe Hartman-Kensler and David Freak Turley. Gentlemen, thanks for being here with me.
Thanks for having us.
All right, let's get right into it. We're going to start with the TSM roster change. We saw the Bay Life crew win their first game with Lustboy with as a new support. What did we learn?
Honestly, we didn't learn that much. In this particular game, TSM got so far ahead that Lustboy didn't really get to display all that much. He landed a lot of good bindings, but aside from that, you know, TSM pretty much always beat Evil Geniuses. Actually, they always have beaten Evil Geniuses this split.
Right, and to me, the real test is actually what his coordination with the team is like. That's actually the big thing you have to worry about with a new player, especially one whose native language isn't English. Now, in our interview with Amazing and Bjergsen, they had said, oh, his English is good enough that we know what he wants to do. His body language in-game is also pretty good, so we know what's going on, and that's good that he's fitting so far, but TSM, to me, always needed a really good shot caller and good communication, and I'm not sure if Lustboy is the person for that.
All right, well, we'll be able to better gauge the move's success when TSM faces off against their longtime rival CLG today. And honestly, CLG is struggling right now, losing their last 3 games. They're 3 games behind first and only 1 game back of that coveted second place spot for the first round bye in the playoffs.
Yeah, but CLG have been having this really bad downward streak recently, and it's kind of troublesome because last split they had kind of a hit-and-miss split, but it was because they had new subs coming in. You know, they still feel like they were training up in the end, and it was okay. It was going to be fine. But they pull in this, what they believe to be an all-star top laner in Seraph, right? Dexter's been in the lineup the entire time, and suddenly they've got all these elements they think are going to work, and it's not clicking right now for them. And suddenly I feel like their morale's a little bit down, and they've got to find some way to turn it back around really fast.
Yeah, I don't think anyone will argue with you. After yesterday, they definitely had a really bad game. Dexter constantly under attack in his own jungle. Even the bottom lane, Aframu and Double Lift going down again to Curse's bottom lane, straight up 2 versus 2. And it might go back to that communication that you already talked about for TSM. Same thing for CLG. They might need to work on it as well.
All right, let's switch our attention now to Team Curse. They're inching closer to securing a playoff spot, and they're walking around with a lot of swagger. Now, is this a team that believes they can beat anybody?
Absolutely it is. You've heard it special right here on this desk. I think in actually this seat, literally. They are a team that has come so close to winning a bunch of games at the beginning of the split. They've actually come in winning some games finally now. You've heard Special say their bot lane should be feared, and hey, they beat up Rush Hour yesterday. They beat Rush Hour 3 weeks ago as well. This is a team where if they went to Worlds, I would not be surprised.
The thing is, that's the key right there. They did this before. This isn't anything new for Curse. Their bottom lane, they already beat Rush Hour before, and we've always heard, yes, Curse are great in scrims. Yes, they win all these games, and they're always very confident. However, we're getting closer to playoffs, and something that's always been a really big problem for Curse is stress under really, really high-priority games. So. Yeah. As these games get more and more important, that's what I'm really watching for Curse. How do they actually handle the stress of playoff games when they're already, having problems with regular season games?
And that's kind of the curse of Curse, is they're forever 4th, and unfortunately 4th puts you right outside of Worlds. So the question is it going to be 4th place in NA Regional or 4th place at Worlds?
Well, It's the most competitive split we've had so far, so we'll see if they can even get to that 4th place spot, right? Sitting in 6th right now. Well, we're going to head over to Twitter, but we've got something new up our sleeves today. All right, we're going to ask you and let you be the interviewer. If you could ask any NALCS pro a question, who would it be and what would you ask?
Send your queries to us at LOL Esports and use the hashtag LCS so we can read our favorites later on in the broadcast.
Now, to help us break down yesterday's action, we brought visual aids, courtesy of the hashtag LCS Big Plays. Our first comes from Complexity versus LMQ. At Thy Kaiser writes, Ackerman is a god, blind ulting Robert. Let's take a look.
He knows what happened to double lift.
Ackerman just throws behind.
I've seen this before. Ackerman doesn't want to give up either. Gragas can take this chase.
Oh, man.
Oh!
What? What a throw!
Ackerman on the Gragas has been just destroying AD carries left and right.
And the best part, walks away before the barrel even explodes.
Yeah, man, it's one of those cool guys who don't look at explosions things, put the sunglasses on. He knows he's got it.
Our next highlight comes from TSM versus EG. At Jessica Chung writes, that dropped the mic, walk away, amazing Baron Smite was amazing. Now let's roll the big play.
If he was able to actually secure it, probably still wouldn't be worth it.
1600 Baron, Helios just on the outside as they stop it. He's gonna go in. Oh my, Amazing says thank you very much from the outside.
Helios goes for it, Amazing just takes it.
And Amazing just was like, Smite, whatever, drop the mic, walk away, team gets Baron.
And you look at that cam, Amazing is so calm the whole time too. He's just sitting out there outside of Baron, waiting for Helios to even try and help.
Yeah, you just walk up, press D. Smites are easy.
Smite should not be on D.
No,
by the
should
way.
never be on D.
What are you talking about? F is for flash.
Smite goes on F.
That's right.
All right, to all you new summoners out there. Well, we want you to send us your favorite moments from today's games by tweeting at LOL Esports and use the hashtag LCS Big Plays. But for now, we're going to take a look at how the teams are lined up. In first, it's LMQ, followed by Cloud9 and TSM tied for 2nd.
CLG slides down to 4th, and Dignitas is 1 game back in 5th. Then in 6th place, it's Curse, with Complexity and Evil Geniuses taking the bottom spots.
Now we'll be checking back to see how that changes after our games today, starting with Evil Geniuses versus Curse.
After that, Cloud9 taking on first place LMQ, followed by a classic rivalry between TSM and CLG, and we will conclude our LCS day with Dignitas versus Complexity.
Then stick around for our coverage of the North American Challenger Series for a best-of-3 semifinal showdown between LawPro and Curse Academy.
And as always, we want to know who you think will be victorious. So head over to lolesports.com, click on schedule, and start locking in your votes.
You can also check out our new VOD hub that's been redesigned for maximum watcheration and quick viewization, spoiler-free.
All right, well, Team Curse are known for playing very well in scrims against other NALCS teams, as we said. So to prepare for this stretch run of a season, they found a new, young, and hungry team to practice against.
Today we're going to the Boys and Girls Club, and we're just going to basically be meeting a bunch of kids that play League and follow the LCS. We're just going to go talk to them, give them some cool gear, and just have a good time.
Very nice to meet you. Alex. Very nice to meet you. Very nice to meet you. The important part about the Boys and Girls Club is that we serve all youth, really. We are here to empower those who might not be empowered yet. It's a great place for you to come and just be yourself. You're going to be accepted no matter what.
I like coming to the Boys and Girls Club so I can see my friends and play League of Legends with them and just have fun.
The Boys and Girls Club actually was what got me into League of Legends.
Oh my God.
You guys, come on in. They keep track of their stats each week. It helps them with their math skills. And it also keeps track of how well they're doing. And then, of course, we have a spotlight on each of you, our favorite team. Oh my God, we got like the What I want to do is I want to introduce my team. We are going to have a challenge against Team Curse. I hope you guys are ready, because Oscar, our team analyst, is going to be choosing your role and your champ for today. Jungle Katarina. Okay, I'll do it. You're ADC. You're playing Thresh. Oh. I'm sorry, Top, but Top Galio. I hope you like Cows, because you're playing mid Alistar. Let's skill something easy on you, support Zillion.
Oh
a hook coming in from I Will Dominate. He misses the play. He goes for the auto attack. The heel comes out for Caitlyn.
Where they're going? They're killing me now.
He's fast talking you.
We had been practicing to play them, and it was really fun finally getting to play them.
I killed I Will Dominate. It felt pretty good.
To get these kills on professional players, these guys that they look up to beat them in those instances was amazing.
This might just be the ending.
It was like a long, drawn-out 40-minute struggle, but we eventually barely squeaked out the win. It started out with League, which is sort of our territory, and then it went over to basketball.
Who are our two best basketball players? Paul, come on in here.
We moved on to foosball, which is what me and X Special were the masters at, and they beat us there too. The last competition was DDR. Dom was supposed to show up for us.
So I played against an 8-year-old girl and I just got completely destroyed.
Because we beat you in basketball, we want you to always remember it. Feel free to put this next to the Gordon Hayward ball that you guys have.
Perfect, man.
We invited all the league players and anyone else who wanted to go from the Boys and Girls Club to come out to LCS.
I want to experience what it's like there because it seems like it's so exciting. A lot of noise, a lot of lights.
We're all excited to be able to go watch them on Sunday and cheer for them. Who's ready for the LCS?
The excitement was building up the whole week.
Oh my God.
Thanks, man. You're the best.
You're the best, man. Nice meeting you. Seeing the kids from the Boys and Girls Club come out to support and cheer for us was awesome. Like when we got on stage, they're just like, "Hi, boy, special, quads." That was awesome. It just pumped me up for the game.
What a matchup to end week 9. Cloud9 takes down Curse.
Even though Curse didn't come out ahead this match, it was one of the most exciting matches we've ever seen.
Right after the game, I was just like, man, what happened? But then I came out here, just talked to all these kids. They don't care if we win or lose. They're just so happy to see us, and that was really awesome. And it made me feel a lot better.
The players always talk about how much it helps them when the fans come out and support them. It actually does, help them deal with that stress and improve their play a lot.
It's honestly pretty awesome. Kobe, if you had to beat Curse in something, what sport or activity would you choose?
Basketball.
Yeah, that's
They look pretty bad at basketball. They lost to 8-year-olds, so I feel like you got a leg up.
Now the question I have after that is whether or not we'll see them pull out the Jungle Cat Arena today.
I think it's a really high likelihood they'll pull a TSM and lane swap everybody.
There you go. That sounds really awesome.
Really high likelihood. You can quote Freak on that.
Hey, they brought in the mid-80 carry.
Everyone
already
should definitely take note. Take note. All right, we're going to take a quick break while Evil Geniuses and Curse load in for our first match of the day. The summer split action continues in just a few short minutes.